Hello everyone, this is Jasian with Jasian and the boys, and we are here with another warframe video. Today we are going to be talking about how to do different bounties in Cetus, and I hope to give you some new insights and different ways to do these bounties more efficiently. Okay, so to do the bounties you can run over to Kanzu, or you can just simply fast travel over to him, and he is going to have all your bounties for you. There are several different levels of bounties. Right now, farming Aya is a big purpose of doing the bounties just for this last week of the Prime Resurgence. So if you're farming Aya, go ahead and do this top one. But if you don't want to farm Aya, or if you're going for something else, there are all kinds of different rewards that are also available, such as focus lenses, Gara and Revenant parts, endo, all that good stuff. Alright, today we're going to be doing the highest level, just because we can. Mwahaha. Alright, but we also need to get some of the right equipment. If you want to be the most efficient, I would suggest taking a Loki Prime, some big AoE weapon, possibly good melee. Right now I'm just ranking this one up though, since I got my big boom gun that will make everybody explode. If you don't have the stuff though, don't feel bad. You could honestly use any frame. I would suggest something more defensive though if you don't have Loki. Like maybe go for like Gara or Frost or Limbo. Very good defensive frames that will also help a lot. The reason why I'm using Loki is just to speed up one of the phases where you have to guide a drone along. And Loki helps speed that one up because he can switch places with the drone and make it go further. So on my Loki, if you're going to use a Loki, I would put as much ability strength, or as a little ability strength, but as much ability range and as much ability duration as possible. So that's my build, just to get as much of that as possible. Nearest Hatred is a new one, just to get a little more ability duration. Alright, so that's what I've got there. Just in general though, I'd suggest having a good amount of health for doing these, because the guys can certainly dish out a lot of damage, as well as the turrets. And then for my big boom gun, I do have a build video on that, link up in the cards up top there. But most important stuff here is I got Cautious Shot, just a whole ton of damage, and Prime Firestorm, so each of my blasts can take out all the people within a good area. So as you can see, my range is a little above 13 meters on that, so pretty good. The Envoy's fire projectile speed is not super high, so if you want to put something on that and increase the projectile speed, that might also be nice if you have some sort of AoE weapon as well. Okay, for the companion, you're going to want something that does not deal damage, and the reason why is because you don't want your companion to kill the capture target when that bounty phase comes up. Because the capture target, what you want to do is you want to take somebody like a stealth frame, or you just can be really sneaky and you want to take out just the capture target, and you don't want to kill anyone else, otherwise you'll lose the bonus. But your pet can mess up the bonus for you if it goes out and kills someone. But my pet right here, it only deals 60 slash damage with a very low critical chance and critical multiplier that I did not enhance at all. So it's probably not going to kill anyone except for on the lowest level bounties. So I also got Primed Animal Instinct. That will help a ton in several bounty phases. The Loot Radar, it'll help me find caches. The Enemy Radar will help me in basically every phase, because even while I'm in my Archwing, if I'm close enough to the ground, I'll be able to see enemies that are on the ground and are hiding from me. Especially in the one where you have to keep the control of the area. This one is very good because you can kind of tell where the enemies are at and take them out before you lose control level. Alright, so you can use a Kavat. Doesn't really matter. You can use the Sentinel as long as you fit on that enemy radar with that primed Animal Instinct, or just regular Animal Instinct if you have that. Alright, let us get in here and show you how to do it. If you have trouble doing any of these, I would just suggest going out with a squad. But overall, most of these are possible doing solo, so I'm just going to illustrate how you can do that. You can run to the objectives, or if you have a K-drive equipped in your gear wheel, you can use that. That'll make it a little bit quicker. You can get the K-drive from Fortuna. But most players who've been playing a little bit longer will have some type of archwing, which you can get from doing the archwing quest. Okay, this one is you have to find the prisoner. You don't want to alert anyone, but that's kind of a joke because you can just kill everyone quick enough. So basically you just kill all the people, and then there's a timer that will activate, and this little prisoner here, he's going to be like, oh no, I don't want to die. So, you know, you don't want him to die, so you come over here after taking out the guards, just bypass it, hack the thing. You can use ciphers as well, and Lotus will say, yeah, don't leave the prisoner behind, but that's a joke because he totally can. He is going to teleport right next to me. Boom. He just teleported right next to me and we won. That easy. So yeah, you don't have to worry about guiding him. He'll just pop over. Alright, Liberate the Camp. This is the one where you have to keep control level. So you have to be really careful during this one, that you don't lose control. To get the bonus on this one, you have to keep at least 50% or at least 50% control, and you can't let it go below that. So what you gotta do is you got to watch the skies, use your big AoE weapon, and just absolutely shred everyone. Take out the turrets, the sniper nests, any of that stuff that pops in. So people will come in on these ships, and don't worry if you don't have an AoE weapon, because you can definitely do this without one. If you don't have one, it's a lot easier if you have a squad to do this one. This is definitely one of the harder bounty phases to get the bonus on. So you want to watch the skies, watch for those people dropping down in the barrels. I don't know what to call them, but they're like basically airdrops of people that come down. You want to be listening as well to your audio to make sure you hear when ships are coming in or when people are dropping from the sky. Here's another ship I heard come in. Blow that up. What I like to do with Tenant Envoys, I just fly up to the ship and then pull the trigger, since the projectile speed isn't very fast on this one, so it can miss the ships if I'm too far out. Just kill these guys. Alright, now let's go to the next one. Find the Grineer caches. This one is really important that you have that loot radar on, and you will see why in a second here. Oh boy, this one's not going to let me use my Archwing. For most of them, you're able to use your Archwing, and you can use the enemy radar with that. And then you can just fly around and look to see where the crates are on your map. There we go, let's get down there to find those caches. Okay, so it's going to be within the yellow area, all three caches. They're usually in the corners if you're in some sort of a cave like I am. I guess this is technically like a cave. It's not really a cave, but it's like a little mini cave-ish looking type tile set. Okay, and you'll be able to hear them when they're close as well. I don't know if you can hear that sound, but yeah, that sound, if you could hear that. That's what the caches sound like if you're within like 15 meters of them. Let's see. So yeah, I can't use my Archwing here. It's really sad. If I could, this would be a million times easier. So I'm just looking for those crate symbols on my map. In a lot of locations, these caches will be in sniper nests, like where the snipers hang out on the edge of the map. And so a lot of times you will find the caches there. I usually find that the caches are spaced out. Like, a lot of times they're up here in these sniper nests. Here, that's not the case, sadly. That'd be too easy. Let's see, where's that last cache? It's a lot harder to do solo if you got friends doing this. Makes it a lot easier. Just because you got more eyes in the sky, you know? Okay, I hear it. It's close, it's close, it's very close. Here we go. Nice. There we go, that's the caches. Now I just gotta find my way out of here. Alright, the capture target. This is the one that you don't want a pet that will kill people. And you also probably don't want to use your AoE weapon on this one. Let me show you how to do it. So you don't want to kill anyone other than the capture target. So let me go and use my invisibility. There's no one around him, so I'll use my AoE. If there were people around, I'd probably just melee strike him. So you capture him just like a regular capture mission, and then you run away as fast as you can. If you're in a squad with multiple people, you only want one person to go in there, because you don't want any extra chance that somebody's Wukong Celestial Twin, for example, goes and kills somebody and messes up the bonus, because Wukong Celestial Twin, he will kill anyone in sight. And so do Spectres. Spectres will kill anyone. Companions will kill anyone, so just be very careful. Alright, this one, when you're outside of this yellow marked area, you'll see that yellow, you see that yellow waypoint. And that is exactly where the drone is, right next to that yellow waypoint is, just like right at the center of the circle. You go and you hack the drone, and then you want to take it to its own extraction. So you can do this, you can travel using your Archwing, and this is a big reason why I like Loki, is because he can just Loki switch with it, boom, 200 meters away, not even a problem. Oh my goodness, it just backtracked 200 meters. Okay, yeah, that can happen sometimes. I really hate it when that happens. It happens more often solo. There we go. Okay, we stopped it from happening this time. Now it's going the right direction. So you have to get next to it right after you teleport. Otherwise, it will go backwards. You see, it just tried to go backwards to where I was. It thinks it knows what it's doing, but it don't. So I just go teleport between the high points. And then I void dash. You can also use your Archwing to get it pretty far. Let's see, like this is probably the next good spot to do. I didn't actually take it. Oh, I switched to someone else. Wall. Let's see, I'll probably go on top of this rock here. You know, you don't have to do huge distances if you don't feel comfortable teleporting it a huge long way. But anything helps. And, yeah. There we go. And then I can probably... Oh my goodness, this guy. So obnoxious. Did I just switch places with... What did I just switch places with? Alright, this might make it a little difficult to keep above 80% HP, but... So many enemies. Oh my goodness. What's it with that Eximus? Where's that drone? Come on. Did I get it? I got it. Nice. Alright, hopefully I got the bonus on that one. It's a little harder to do solo, but if you have other allies nearby that will just stand near it after it teleports, that'll keep it from, like, glitching backwards. That sometimes happens when you're solo. Okay, so for this one, what's going to happen is you're going to kill people, and as you do it, there's going to be supply beacons that are going to drop from specific enemies. Not all the enemies are going to drop these supply beacons. It seems like it's like a pseudo-random chance of when it is going to happen. But there is one thing that I have noticed as you do it. If you shoot people off of their ships as they're flying in, then those people will rarely, if ever, drop those supply beacons. So yeah, we're gonna look in here, we're going to shoot all the grounded enemies. We don't want to kill the guys that are on the ships. And if we do see someone that is coming in on a ship, we want to wait until they drop. We want to wait until they drop to the ground, and that way they'll be able to drop a resupply beacon. There we go. So there, that guy had a supply beacon. So there's going to be a drop coming in soon, highlighted by a red marker. So it's basically going to drop like right here. There we go. We just blow it up, and now we look for the next supply beacon. So we don't kill these guys. We wait until they hit the ground, then they'll have a chance to drop that beacon. Boom, Nope, so they didn't have it, so it's probably one of these guys over here. There we go. Yeah, usually whoever drops in right after the last supply drop comes, it's usually whoever pops in next is the next people to have the supply beacon. Okay, and sometimes they're marked like this, which is really nice. But yeah, big thing to remember, don't kill the guys on the ships, because I've had some missions where you'll just be killing the guys on the ships, and none of them are just like dropping any supply beacons whatsoever, and that just makes the mission take forever. It takes a literal eternity. And these guys are not stepping away. I need to kill 3 more of you guys to get the bonus. Like, but I don't want to destroy the box. I think I gotta be real careful. Okay, there we go. Got the 30. There we go. Boom. Got the bonus. Killed the 30 people before we opened up the supply cache. And voila, we got some Aya too because of that bonus. Boom. 4 Aya. Look at that. Good stuff. 4 Aya and 2 missions. Another reason why these bounties are great. Anyways, if you enjoyed that video, go ahead and give a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will catch you in the next one. Sub to save Kanzu.